Hi, my name is Shantilal, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about the environmental law, that is the provisions relating to protection of environment in the Constitution of India. So, when talking about the Constitution of India, you may think that why does Constitution of India need to have provisions relating to environmental law when there are separate laws dealing with protection of environment? So, to answer this question, let's say Constitution of India is the very fundamental document of our country, and any further laws and future legislations will be and must be based on the basic structure doctrine as well as the fundamental principles and guidelines given by the Constitution of India. So with that said, the Constitution of India has certain provisions regarding environmental law. So before going to that, Article 14 and Article 19 Clause 1, that is the equality rights, also play a very major role in environmental law too. So it grants equality in matters of environment to every citizen of India. So it is implied. This was dealt in Maneka Gandhi's case, which we'll deal later in this video. So first let's talk about Article 48A and 51 A clause G. So Article 48A deals with the protection of forests and wildlife resources, whereas Article 51 clause A clause G states that the government shall strive to work towards protection of lakes, rivers, water bodies, natural wildlife resources, etc. So this Article 48A and 51 clause A clause G goes hand in hand in protection of forest and wildlife resources in India. And moving on with the next comes Article 246. Under Article 246 comes the union list, state list and concurrent list. So these union list, state list and concurrent list also has wildlife and natural resources, protection of environment, etc. Everything included in the concurrent list as well as the union list and state list. So regarding protection of environment, that is any any state or any even the union as well as the state can pass any laws regarding protection of environment. So as long as it's relating to protection of environment, states are free to do so under Article 246. So next comes Article 253. So Article 253 gives Parliament the power to impose a law all over the country regardless of any appraisal instead. So this article also gives the power to the Parliament to enact laws in the country level, that is the impose all over India, even regarding environmental law. And when we talk about Article 253, it was the Tiwari Committee in the 1980. That is, there was a committee set up to review the environmental laws in India. That is the Tiwari Committee that was set up in 1980. So they recommended that environmental protection be included in the concurrent list. So that is how concurrent list got environmental protection. So under Article 253, Parliament is eligible to make laws for all over India regarding protection of environment. So finally comes the Article 21, that is the right to life provision of the Constitution of India, which provides right to life to all citizens of India. So when it comes to Article 21, it has been a widely debated topic, and even it was dealt in the case which I told earlier in this video, that is the Maneka Gandhi versus Union of India. So in this case, the environmental activist Maneka Gandhi, who filed a public interest litigation, so the Supreme Court clarified that right to life also includes right to pollution-free environment. So that therefore the state governments as well as the central governments have a legal obligation to protect and ensure that the citizens of the country and citizens of each state are getting equal rights in equally unpolluted environment, that is the environment in a livable manner. And so it was in this case, Maneka Gandhi case, that was declared by the Supreme Court that right to life also includes right to live with human dignity and basic standards. So basic standards include right to live in a pollution free environment. So with this said, Article 21 gives a major right to the citizens of the country in case of getting unpolluted environment. So these provisions, like let's say even we have pollution control boards in India. So when it comes to pollution control boards in India, are the legal bodies which work towards the controlling the pollution. But when it comes to environmental protection, the state and the center are required to make laws, and so that is where these constitutional provisions come into play. So these constitutional provisions set a clear guidelines and set a clear path to lawmakers, so as to give proper legislations and proper guidelines to the people. So environmental protection does not depend only on the state, it also depends on the people. So when it comes to environmental protection and the constitutional provisions, the people and the government have roles to play hand in hand for betterment of living, and to live with a life of ease in a better unpolluted environment. Thank you.